Hey everybody, welcome back to PokerQuest. On the last run we did a quick run as the knight. Unfortunately I didn't have much time, so I just threw out a quick 30-minute episode. But honestly, I enjoyed the run. We had some really interesting items, including the little doge, who I thought was pretty strong, honestly. Anyway, during that we unlocked the vampire, so we're going to check out the vampire, and then hopefully next time we'll do a longer run where I go through the first world. There is another character, Titan. This game has more characters than there are series of the Power Rangers, which feels like it's just been ongoing forever since my childhood to now, you know, potentially like grandchild's childhoods. But anyway, we're going to do the new run, as always, as Vampire. Let's see what their deal is. So Shadowblade, up to 3 cards plus 2 health. They curse enemy items, so if they're not used, they take damage. It goes into cooldown 2 and it's untargetable, so it cannot be cursed. Then they have Precise Sword. Any card added to exactly 10 does 15 damage. Refuses to eat meat, always loses 10 HP from starving and can die. Still gain 2 energy per map move. In combat you may spend 2 energy to restore 20% of your missing HP. And deal it as piercing attack damage to your opponent. Ah. So this feels like we're playing a game of Vampire Chicken. So we want to lower our health, but we don't want to go too low till we die. And then we just spam energy to do damage and heal at the same time. Interesting. Let's see what we can do with it. Again, I'm not going to put modifiers on. I want to play this as vanilla as I can. And this is what I'm deeming as vanilla-y. Right. So food does nothing for me. But cannot... Oh! So I take the starving damage still, every turn. Which was 10. So I take 10 damage at the end of each combat. Right. Okay. Well, I see a big pile of chips, and I can't say no. The corrosive goop is a bit scary, but... Yes, every world map step you take will lose 2 health and 2 energy. So I think what it said on the effect was I don't lose the energy, right? Yes, I gain it, but I did lose the 10 HP. Okay. Up to 3 cards. So Shadowblade is actually impossible for me to activate right now. Oh no, it isn't, sorry. Up to 3 cards. I see. Cursing would be pointless right now, though, because they can just activate their ability, so I think we just hit you for 15. You might actually be a really scary enemy to fight, now that I think about it. Yes, you're going to be a very scary enemy for me to fight. We'll spend some energy, I think, straight off. I thought it was 20. It's 20%, it turns out. Okay. Okay. I mean, we might as well... No, we might as well not throw them in there. It goes into cooldown, right? Okay, I think I've got you. We're spending a lot more energy than I would like, but... There's 4 chips. There's 5 chips. You cross paths with a traveling merchant. He's willing to sell you some items. What have you got? Do I have any bag space, by the way? I do. I would like to pick up another item. Some of these things I don't recognize. So, no card costs 1 energy. Freeze 40. So, frozen items are disabled until they are unfrozen by inserting cards. Freeze 40 a random enemy item. Draw 2 untargetable. That seems pretty strong. Oh my god, I just thought of a great synergy. I think I'm going to take this almost without reading the rest. If I freeze and then curse one of their cards, they're just fucked. Right? I'm willing to lose the run to try that. Then what else have you got? You have Draw Stone. Any cards added to 7, draw 2. Okay. Ace of Hearts. Steal a card of your choice. Nah, that's too specific for me. 6 cards in Black Catapult. And it's a big damage, okay? I have to. Equip it, please. Thank you, Mr. Merchant. Right, we'll pick up the chips now. We'll pick up the chips. Listen, I'm going to take all I can get right now. Now, I have just noticed I'm losing 10 health at a time. I can't heal. I actually need combat to, you know, not just starve to death. Play the dwarf 1 for 3. Yes. Paying 1 to raise the limit. You know what? I don't think it's going to be necessary. Fortunately, we're going to heal at the campsite. Only restores 12. That's bad. This won't work, right? Because I cannot eat food. And I have no consumables, right? Yeah. Well, we're going to be immediately energizing, because we need to. You have cards adding to 50. That's pretty annoying. Let me heal. Can I just do that infinitely? Because I might need to do it infinitely. I'm going to free stick. So you're frozen for 40. So next time you have to decay 30. Ah, so it goes less and less. So we want to race you down because you're going to unfreeze this. There's no point in shadow blading. And adding to at least 10. You know what? I can do that. I'm just toying with energy doing this again. I think I will. Just so I don't forget in the future. Right, you've unlocked Smash again. Congratulations. 44. So I would be relying on this not being 6. I don't trust that. Freeze it. Make them get out. No, okay, it was frozen 40. Next one. Oh! I see how it works, sorry. If it stays frozen until next turn, they decay it. So it's not going to be frozen. Okay, I'm spending all my gems right now. I do appreciate that. But hopefully he'll roll bad for exchange. He has rolled bad, so I don't need to free stick this turn. I can just slap you. Heal me. End the turn. I should have Shadow Bladed. Or whatever. Smack you. And you're dead. Right. So we desperately need to fight combat every single time. Oh, there is a casino coming up though. Because I'm taking 30 damage going forwards. And there's nothing I can do about it. Well, that's not quite true actually. Pay wizard to gain energy. Raise the limit. Yes, I will pay for both. Thank you. That's actually very clutch. Do I need more cards, is the next question. Because I don't think I do. I think item slots will be something I'll need in the future. But right now, I'm content. We need items that let us heal, honestly. Right. Troll Poker. By the way, I looked back at the VOD of this, and I figured out how we won all those hands. I was just stupid. I literally said, like, 2 seconds before it, how we won the hand. Okay. I really need this. What have you got going forwards? You have no pairs in your hand, but you do almost have a straight right now. But you won't get it. You're actually pretty unlucky. You have 2, 3, 4, but you'd need 5 and an ace. And you've also got 10 Jack Queen, but I don't think either helps you. So I'm going to put a pair in here. This is the most important thing by a long shot. Honestly, after that, I can beat you on ace high, so I'm going to put an ace in here. The food is irrelevant, so I should just dump cards I don't want into the food. There is a possibility of ace, king, queen. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. You know what? I'll go for it. Oh, well, there's the jack. 2 pairs. And then we'll just throw a 4 in here. Who cares? Everything in my hand is going to go into the junk pile. I'm desperately looking for a king. We didn't get it here. You know what? Why not try and win it still? That's a pair of 4s. We'll put the 5 in here. Unlucky. We'll throw a 5 in here. We won every hand, which is fantastic. They had aces high, so we won in a tie. Most importantly, we got the health. So I can't eat the food. Yes, I can't eat it. So I could use it as a trade resource, I suppose, if we get a flea market. And I don't even eat it. That's great to know. Not appealed by this still. Temple. Pay 5, gain enhanced 5s. 5s gain plus 7. It's okay, but I don't think it's fantastic, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. In fact, nothing here really appeals to me that much. I think we have to heal. I'll spend a chip to do it, and then we'll look in the shop. I'd be a bit peeved off if there's something I want for 19 coins, but we should be fine. Refill another consumable. I have none. Curse is stacked for the rest of the round, but do not deal extra damage on reapplication. I'm not that interested. Ionize does nothing for me. Duke is in the store again? Duke has actually got potential here. I don't need the food, so he can have it. I literally talked to... I always forgot your name. Is it like William of Norwich or something? And he was like, oh yeah, Duke is really good for the vampire. And I went like, oh, I'm just recording the video right now. That's the time frame of this. And he's shown up. You know what? I'll do it. Put it in the bag. Then upgrade my item slots, please, for one more item slot. And then get in there. So we now have an ability to stun, and I like Disruption, frankly. I didn't even look at anything else, frankly. I could spend 2 chips on 1 more food as well, but I don't think we need to. What I need to do now is just fight enemies. I could go to the dungeon to do this, because then I'm not moving forward a tile if I think about it. This would be super greedy. But I'm not moving forward a tile doing this, and I can just spend my gems. I'm going to risk it. This might be completely moronic, and, you know, that wouldn't be unusual for me. But I don't think it's terrible. Right, 4 black cards, 5 black cards, 6 black cards. You probably have 4 black cards, so I'm kind of obliged to freeze it. You also have a freeze ability, actually, now that I look at things. It really depends. The chances are you have 4. There is a decent possibility to have 5. You never have 6. Okay. Oh, it's random. Shoot, I don't get to pick. Okay, well, we froze this one now. Heal me. I don't feel the need to juke right now. Now that I've frozen freeze. But what I think I'm going to do is... this. You know what, throw every single card in there. Up to 3. Why do I... oh, you get the Curse of the Sun. I see. We'll curse this. Because I don't think you're going to get... well, you can't get it off this turn at least. Right, you did get 4, so you cursed me. I hate you. And you put it on the Precise Sword. Again, you could have 4, but it's pretty unlikely. Okay, I have a way of doing this now. Remove the curse. I shall heal again. I don't need to juke, in my opinion. You had 4. I actually can't believe it. You're so lucky. You can't have 4 this time. It's not possible. So actually, I'm just going to do this. And this. Yes. Right, you're unlocking your cards. That's completely fine by me. I see your cards. Oh, I'm victorious because of curse. Never mind. Right, who are we fighting now? The Wraith. That's pretty scary, I have to admit. We'll freeze you. So we froze the curse. But if you have another black card here, you're going to confound me. Curse stays on items. That's pretty scary. Although you can't curse me, right? So maybe it's not scary. I'd really like you to not hit me as well, though, is the thing. If I could be completely honest with you. So I'm going to hit you. I might juke you this turn. Shadowblade this. And juke him. They had 3 black cards. I'm content with this. So they take the 17 curse damage. They have a black card again. We have to freeze stick. I'm spending like all my gems. I really wanted you to freeze the claw, but it's okay. I could juke again. And I'd feel pretty content by it. You're just drawing all your black cards. Is that what you're doing? And I keep freezing the same card over and over again. I think we have to go for the kill this turn. And I do have it via juke. But equally, let me look at the map a second. Okay, there's enemy tiles in front of me. I don't have to splurge my energy out to get the kill. I'd really like to not use juke, though. But this isn't going to do that much damage. I'd have to use it like 3 times, I think. Maybe 2. I think I get away with 2. I do. Exactly, in fact. Perfect kill gives me 1 score. Right, we've got a bunch of chips, 1 more food, and a lot of gems. Was there anything else in here worth it? You know what? You know what? You know what goddamn I'm thinking about right now? I'm feeding the vampire food. Because this gives me juke uses. Call me insane. I dare you. And honestly, I think I'm going to go this way. Because I can just keep stalling you now infinitely. And in fact, freezing the tusks is pretty good. The only thing I'm missing now is the ability to gain a bunch of gems. Which would be very nice. Right, let's just throw a 10 in here. So you're locked on 45. You've got a pretty good draw to start with. I could just stun you instantaneously. You know what? I'm actually going to do it. Oh my god. The best curse you could ever did see. What? Oh, I need to select it. My bad. You're frozen, cursed, and locked. That looks like a pretty bad turn for you. Yep, that looks a pretty nasty combo wombo. Let me just slap you. Yeah? Yeah. This is doing some work. You're dead. That is horrible. I hard counter enemies with lock, apparently. Well, let's move forwards. I think I will go to the inn for the heal. I have to be aware of my health. I have to use my energy from now and again. Right, 3 cards rank 5 or lower, or 3 rank 8 or higher. How about I just stun you? How does that sound? Good? Good. I will freeze that card as well, so you can't use it next turn. Then I will do this. This. Although, you're probably going to take longer to activate this, frankly. Then I'm going to bite you. I'm going to bite you. And I'll leave it there for now. You're doing nothing right now. You can unlock the freeze with what you've got in your hand. But then you will not have anything to put into Chomp. And you've only got 1 card lower, so you know what? I'm just going to slap you once. Right, you remove the frozen. You're still taking curse damage, unfortunately, for you. And I think you're dead. Actually, you could chomp me. And I'd rather you didn't chomp me. So I'm going to chomp you. And then I'm going to chomp you. Excellent. Continue. We'll go to the 4 suits in. Give me a heal, please. Thank you. Also a food, I'll take it. Okay, planning forwards. What do I want to do with my upgrades? I'm actually considering doing world map sight range just so I can plan my path out a little bit better. Because I don't need another... Well, I might need another item slot, actually. I mean, we're going this way, so let me go. Right, what's your deal? Ah, you steal food off me. That's actually kind of annoying, strangely, even though I'm a vampire. I need to think that wouldn't be annoying. You need 3 red cards. Spend a gem. We hit the right thing. I keep forgetting you don't target on that. I need to remember that. It's going to bite me in the behind eventually. You have a decent chance of unfreezing that this turn. But you're not going to use it this turn. And honestly, you're not ever going to use Skitter. Or it's highly unlikely, so let me do this. Right, you remove the freeze. Congratulations. You could have 3 red cards, I have to admit. But I'd rather try and save my gems right now. So I'm going to choose to ignore it. We're lucky. I'll hit you. You do have 3 red cards this turn. How about you don't have any cards anymore? How does that sound? I'll bite you. Why not? I mean, there is a reason why not to, but... Okay, you're dead. Enjoy. Okay, what do you do? Any card adding to at least 50. I can disrupt you pretty well. I think we go for the... Well, I say we go for the bear. You do food. And I can disrupt you equally well. I have 10 food. I don't need the food. I don't really need the chips either, now that I think about it. The gems wouldn't be terrible. Let's go for it. There is a camp up as well. This gave me more options as well going up the middle. Right, you... I don't have to worry about you. I don't have to free stick you. I'm just going to do this, and we're going to leave it there. Right, you are hitting me this turn, so we are going to do some stuff. I froze that ability. It will come off cooldown this turn, I have to admit. Sorry, it'll go frozen this turn. I could juke you just to make, like, just rub salt in the wounds. And actually, I think I will do this. We put 20 curse on you, and then we juke you. Because now you're not removing the frozen. You have a decent chance of removing it next turn. But you're probably not getting through frozen and, yeah, putting 45 on it, and you're not. So now we slow things down again. Well done, you've broke through. Okay, your card's add to 50, so I'm going to disrupt you this turn. With this. And then this. And you're going to take 20 curse damage, so you're dead. And there's another combat in front of me immediately, so I don't feel the need to bite you, so I'm just going to end my turn. Perfect. I think we go for the camp. The camp seems very important for a vampire. Okay. 2 hearts, 3 red cards, you can't have that, or 2 diamonds. You could have 2 diamonds. And you pierce through block, that's not an issue. Not the skill I was looking to freeze, I have to admit. Attack you. Shadow Blade. You. Juke you. You had another heart. It turned out I didn't need it, but... You know, this means that the flea is now going to start hitting you for a lot of damage. So I'm not too fussed. You could have 2 diamonds again. I really don't want you to have 2 diamonds, if I'm completely honest with you. I froze the same ability twice. Frozen 70 now, by the way. That's stacked. I didn't realise. And unfortunately, we still have no way to make 10. I've not had this turn happen yet, but it was always going to be a potential. I could gem, but I think we'll just not chase after bad money. He didn't have another diamond, but he's now sticking all these into frozen. Okay, there are my 10s. You have 3 black cards. You do nothing on black cards. That's fantastic news for me. I'll just throw a jack at you then. Remember, they're still taking this curse damage continuously. Right, you have 2 diamonds this turn, so I'm just going to disrupt you if you don't mind. I'm going to try and save a gem as well doing this. 19, if I can put you on 21, it doesn't really matter. In fact, it doesn't matter at all now that I think about it, because I'm going to juke you. And we're going to a campfire immediately after this. Actually, you know what? I will bite you. I thought it might have been lethal exact. It wasn't. There you go. Get cursed. Perfect. Right, we have 18 chips now. I will go to the campsite. No. I'm not willing to spend energy. It's my lifeblood, literally. We'll pick up some chips. The likelihood of me getting another item now is basically 0. So I'm going to increase my card draw. And I'll increase my gem draw just in case I need it. 22 health. That's a bit spicy, I have to admit. Right. Cure all negative effects. Add 6 to the rest of combat or attack for 10 if you have 2 hearts. You have 1 heart, so it'd be a bit of a risk for me just to let you go through with this. So I'm probably not going to let you just go through with this. Not the ability I would have let you to Frozen, again, I have to admit. But I probably will be juking you this turn. You didn't have another heart. I had to know. A perfect kill here, by the way, would be actually fantastic. I shall curse this, because you're probably never going to get it off. Let's chomp. Okay. If I could do the numbers easily, this would be fine. So, I can do 15 potentially on this again. 25, that's 35. Then I'm doing the ones here. I'm playing Countdown right now. That'd be 56. If I could do another 16 damage, it would be pretty nice. Let me see if this works this way. Now you take 21, 21. That brings you an even number. Now it still doesn't work, actually. I didn't see if that was another heart, by the way. I can't do it. There might have been a way to work this out, but I've not done it at least. This isn't one. Yeah, just end turn. They're dead. The 10 health would have been nice. It's not a necessity. We have so much energy, I can just pop it in this battle. And we can just heal back to full if I need to. There's no real reason actually to... Because it's piercing, right? Yeah, so it ignores barrier. Why do I not just do this now? I guess I get diminishing turns is the reason that I don't do that, now that I think about it. Yes, that's the reason. Listen, I had to work it out in my head. What was the reason not to do that? Okay, we'll freeze your sword attack to make it very unlikely for you to attack me. I'm pretty content with my hand, by the way, right now. I shall throw all you into there. Please curse the sword. And then, how about you get stunned? Because I'd also rather you not put block up every turn. You're now taking 31 damage per turn, and there's not a lot you can do about it, I have to admit. Do I just keep stunning you? Or do I only stun you when I think you're going to block me or attack me? Because you're going to throw all these into the sword right now. You're almost certainly going to unfreeze the sword. You know what? I just don't want you to play the game. I'm ending it here, as I said, because I want the experience. Again, you're pretty unlikely to be hitting me right now. Especially since I've frozen it again. I just don't want you to put up any block, frankly. This is super greedy. I'm just burning through my food. Duke is a hungry boy. He is extremely hungry. Again, I keep freezing this sword. I can't help but notice it doesn't feel very random. Let me curse you one more time. You're now taking a lot of curse. Let me stop you from playing the game one more time, and you're dead, my friend. I would have liked to get the killing blow with Duke, but unfortunately I'll just do it with Algebra. Excellent work. Vampire, very interesting. I think I got super lucky this run. Again, I can't help but think the Doge carried me a little bit. Especially in that last battle. I basically wasn't fighting it as normal. You have to be really on the ball with your health. Like, you know. Again, it's a character that might play around sight range a bit better to plan your combat. So I nearly died in the first camp. Just because I didn't see a fight coming ahead. But anyway. That's another victory. Gets us a little bit closer towards this Titan. Also, another 251 point club character, so excellent work. You're joint top of the list. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.